Victory is ours!
Whoa, Ricklock Brimstone!
Now, the journey continues with a Super Adventure Box.
Alright, guys. This is it. The end of a long... It's now 10 a.m., okay? This bonus series, if you've been watching this, this has been a ridiculous night, okay? I am, like, right on the edge of the wire. I basically had to redo all of the pain cliffs a second ago to catch all those extra chests and things. But here we are, the final zone. And it's a big one, and it's a long one, and it's going to be pretty tricky. So, I've got some stuff set up. I have 2 continue coins ready and waiting. I have 400 baubles for trading in only... We only cheesily traded in 1 more bauble bubble. Only 1 more. Or maybe, was it 2 more? Maybe 2 more. But we've got lots of baubles ready for things for us to buy. We have 4 lives. And we have got our gear ready for some good mountaineering. The race has just begun there as well. I still need to do the achievement for this year to get that. We're ready. So we've collected a mini assassin who's going to be adventuring with us. And we're all looking snowy. And we got our winter gear on because we are about to climb the heights of World 2 now. And finish it all off, including a pretty big, scary boss that we'll have to be dealing with too. So, there's not much more to say, except let's get in there, let's try it out. Look, there it is, the summit of Storm Top. The locals tell of a powerful wizard who lives there. Out of all the levels in Super Adventure Box, this is the one I'm probably least confident with. There's a ton going on in this level. Loads of different directions you can go in. You know how slowly over, like, World 2, this level, and then the Ninja level, there's been more options of which direction to go? That's true here as well. But because I'm a little bit less familiar with the original routes... you might find I miss, like, slight little things because we might accidentally do a skip, but I'm hoping that won't happen. It shouldn't generally happen. But yeah, so we open up. There is a store right at the start, and I am going to spend some of our baubles straight away. With them saying now that you're here, maybe you'll buy some of my stuff. Yes, I'm trying to. For 25 baubles, we're going to buy a couple of health refills here, which now are worth double, of course, because we got the upgrade from before. I also have to show you the new auto attack we've got now that we have the nunchuck, or as they're called, the twin sticks. There you go, that's more than enough. And yeah, we'll go ahead now on tribulation mode for this level. Obviously, when we get to a tribulation mode series, if we end up doing one, I can show you straight up. But you're basically forced to climb around these, and the entire... Oh my god, we fell immediately. And the entire area is like super dark and scary and stormy. Well, we don't have to worry about that too much. What I will say, though, here is that the flute is extremely important and useful on this level. And that's because it can be used to affect these doors that open and close continuously as we progress through. So do you remember last level we learned a new tune? It was... Three, 3, 2, 3, 3, 1. Now, when I play that song near this door, it closes it, and it stays shut for a long period of time. I don't know, when will it actually open again? It will eventually open again, I think. But it basically closes those doors and stops them turning on and off. If we get caught and blown by any of them, well, as you can imagine, it'd be pretty bad. So we're going to use our flute a lot to keep them shut, just in case every time I die and have to redo a checkpoint or whatever, we don't have a huge turnaround. So, yeah, right now you can see immediately we get an option, the sad face or the happy face. Let's check out the sad face. And immediately, unlike in the previous level, the Pain Cliffs, where the hillbillies and the burglars appeared right at the end. If you guys noticed throughout these videos, by the way, I've been avoiding saying raccoon. This time they'll appear right at the start. So we're going to have one final maze. This is the last maze, guys, that has been implemented as of Guild Wars 2 Tribulation Mode so far. So I hope you enjoy it. And it's an ice maze, the last one we get, with all these ice walls around. And there are indeed a few secrets as well we want to keep an eye out for. So we can follow them. I want to go this way. All right, we're going to slide along. And here in this cheeky little corner, you'll notice these ice spikes. We're going to jump past the ice spikes. They won't insta-kill us. And you'll notice that those guys are going that way. That's to the boss. I'm going to take a quick detour here. And against this part of the mountain, we're going to jump along. And you never know, right? Like, whether these are going to open or not. These ones obviously won't here. We're going to slide along, and all the way out here in the corner, if we dig, you find a nice box. So immediately 50 baubles. This one's really good. If you guys are just, like, playing the game because you're trying to farm baubles for the rewards, like, you want the special weapon skins here, you want the bauble generator for your home or anything like that, that's a really good one to go to because it's near the start of a level, and it gives you 50 baubles. You can do that so quickly and easily each day. And, yeah, really rack up lots of stuff. So that's good. I'm going to come this way. An icicle just fell on us. Okay, that's not the correct direction to go. So obviously we want to be a little bit careful of the icicle here. But moving over here. And jumping over. Okay. We get the boss fight. I'm going to drink a potion immediately. And, yeah, we're going to use a lot of ammo for this. So this is probably the hardest time you have to fight the Kingpin. Because the bombs, you can really see how they mix it up, right? The bombs are really tricky when there's ice and spikes and traps everywhere. A little bit like the cage fight, actually. That was the last, by the way, as well. The Pain Cliffs, that cage fight you saw a second ago, that is the last cage fight of the game that's currently implemented. Because the end of this level, we're going to have a proper boss. You remember it was the Toad before. All right, we're going to do that. There you go. I stun broke with the potion as well, by the way, though. Yeah, it was the Toad before. Well, now we're going to have another big boss, who is really cinematic, by the way. Really exciting and interesting and different in the way that he actually works. So there you go. We'll take that guy out. Spend a ton of baubles to do it, but it's all right because we just got a free chest. And let's grab our stuff from this. And voila. I'm trying to collect the stuff as we go here. It's a little bit difficult. Okay, so let's grab that there. Let's grab that. Okay, good. Plenty of baubles. That's that done. Now, if we were going for the bauble achievement, we'd have to make, like, weird, nasty jumps constantly to stuff like this. There's only about 60 baubles to get on this level, but they're all in, like, really peculiar little places. It's such a vast, sprawling section. It's probably one of the hardest achievements to get in the entire game. So, in the entire Super Adventure game. So, yeah, I'm kind of glad that we're not going for that on this little series here. Now, I believe that there's a bomb spot nearby, so I'm just going to throw some bombs around and see what we get. Oh, there you go. I heard it. I heard it. Let's see. Is it between those trees? It must be on the other side. We've got to get on the other side of those trees there. I'm pretty sure we just bombed our way through. Let's... Well, hold on. Over here as well, there is another flute thing. So, you see this door? This looks kind of suspect, right? We can jump up to this. Well, let's see. So, we're going to equip our flute. And we have a secret opening here, which hopefully I can nip into. Voila, yes I can. Now the only way that will work, by the way, is if you have visited the flower in the other map. If you haven't visited the flower, then little areas like this, you can play the song, but it won't, like, unlock for you. They don't, like you bypass that purely just through having the knowledge of how to bypass it. It doesn't quite work that way. Now, you're starting to see here just how ridiculous some of these secret areas are. That was fine. We come through here. And I mean, I really don't remember how all of this is going to go. That's the maze back down there, and we can climb out on top. Do we really want to be up here, though, maybe? It could be that there's a chest or something nearby. Down here, perhaps? Is this where the chest might be? There's a big range on where you get the chest. Oh, no, don't spawn a bunny up here. Not in the side of the mountain. Come on. How is that a thing? All right, I'm guessing that that's not where we want to go. We don't want to bomb up there, do we? Nope, I don't think so. Oh, we fell. Actually, that's not too dangerous. I don't know why I freaked out so much that we fell there, because we didn't really do too much. Let's climb back up. Alright, let's drop down instead, shall we? So, we fall down now. We have this kind of peculiar, scary-looking room. Thing is, I don't know how much to trust the overlays that I've got. Like, it might be that they don't know this level very well either. Okay, oh, here we go, here we go. I think the bomb we threw for the bomb spot triggered this down here. We're currently under the crystal maze right now. Oh, the crystal maze, what a great show. I don't know why I just said crystal maze there. The ice maze. So here, check out the nunchuck. Look how quickly we attack with them now. Oh, so good, guys. So we can treat these bears. These are polar bears, but we treat them just like Smokey the Bear. These are actually less dangerous than Smokey the Bear, honestly, because they throw, like, just single ice blocks that I think freeze you, but that's about it. So there you go. We get 10 baubles from there. We're underneath right now. And here, this is what we bombed. This is under the trees, okay? And we bombed that just coincidentally, happily, luckily there. We get the Glove of Wisdom, which we can use to force that open, and we're near the chest again now. So, is that it? Is that what was the point of all that then? The point was that door and everything, that's just to get you back. When you initially fall down the hole in the sort of rockier area, look, you can dig in this corner and there's a chest, which I also spawned a bunny with. So you can see my expertise failing me to a certain extent here. And this is where we just killed the Kingpin. This is the bauble. That's all well and good. I'm going to jump off with suicide. And there you go. That's down on the right-hand path when we have the two options. There you go. This door is blowing again now. So we'd have to replay the song 332, 331 if we wanted to get back up there. Okay, so there you go. That's the right-hand side. Let's climb on up through the regular route through the level now. Bit of weird trivia I wish I talked about. If you look at where I'm standing right now, we're actually on a giant face. I really enjoy that. There's loads of faces in this level, and a lot of them are hidden in plain sight. If I remember rightly, yeah, there's baubles here too. Nice and 10. I mean, I'm not doing that for the achievement, but if I can pick up 10... pretty good, right? Like if we're gonna have to spend a lot of money for another upgrade. I know that there's another basically version of the wallet that we've got coming up. Our cap currently is 500, and we will find another one that lets us extend to 750 on this level. And 750 is really not bad. So we can grab those as well. Another 10. In fact, to be honest, if you had a nice efficient little route, the start of this level would be great for getting lots of bubbles. Over here in the corner, you can bomb here, and you'll find a secret room. So I really don't like this. This is one of the reasons this level sets me off so much. So we get this dark cave filled with icicles. And you can, like, look up and stuff. And I think maybe later you can drop in here for absolutely no reason. But there's no point to this room, really. There's none. There's another wall that we can bomb out here. But this is just going to take us back to the other side of the checkpoint. Like, literally, it's like a little horseshoe that lets you, like, dip into the mountain. I don't know. I don't really like stuff like that because I feel like if there's going to be something hidden, you'd best reward the player with it or they lose all confidence. And the truth is, this level does that tons. And that's why it's so, like, labyrinthine. I guess there's the achievement to walk in, but that's about it. Yeah, we'll get the checkpoint. That's the first checkpoint of the level. We can climb up on the left. Actually, we don't have to go that far left. I'll pass the bear here. Interrupts. Can we kill him with a... Oh, God, no. Look, he's got a stamp ability. We want to be careful of those. So let's throw that in there. Okay, down he goes. Good. We'll drink another potion. We get more than enough baubles to cover these, so don't worry about that, guys. This is coming back towards the start again. I don't think there's any big secrets here. You can go for a couple of baubles. There's the barrel there, but again, I don't think... basically, if you look up, okay... This is like what looks like the main mountain right now. But this is actually not the main peak. I think the main peak is up there, maybe? Or actually, I think the main peak might be all the way over there. So we're going to swap later. This is just the base of that, and there's not much there unless you're doing the achievement to get every single bauble all at once. And this is certainly not a guide for that. So, yeah, I think we can mostly ignore that. And just continue along following the nice happy hands that will mark the way as we progress around the outside here. That looks like an interesting little hole there, but I don't think we're going to be able to do anything with that. Ah, okay, yes. And so we get to this shop here. This is a really obvious shop, as you can tell. Already open. We didn't have to bomb this. Very obvious, and the reason will become clear here. That this is a very important shop in terms of something they sell. So the person says, "At last, a customer. I'm eager for your business." So what do we get here? First, health refills. And I'll buy one of those. Then there's lives, there's keys. But what's this over here? A torch. Oh my god, we don't have enough. Already we don't have enough. Oh my god. It's okay, we'll get enough. So, creates light and heat, and it damages foes. So currently, our candle does not damage foes. Let's absolutely ransack this place. Our candle does not damage foes. It's fairly weak in that regard. It will light things up, and we can set things ablaze. But the torch is actually really important. Oh, no. We just did some dailies. So we get a box of super adventure goods for more baubles. Oh, we got a token. Oh, that's pretty good. That's actually nice for the daily there. That actually helps us out a little bit. So, yeah, we do want to buy this to get through this level. It's going to be important because if you come forward here, I think this is actually a hard gate of sorts. You can see that there's this frozen waterfall. And by spamming our candle on the waterfall, we cannot actually get through. It says, oh, look, there's a sad face over here, actually. We can't get through. And there's an NPC here as well. Hello. Helpful friend. And when we press F, if you look at the bottom left, he says, the candle is too weak. The candle is too weak. So, yeah. We can skip, but look, there's a checkpoint there that we would only unlock if we had the baubles to buy the torch. But we're about 50 off. But I wouldn't worry about that too bad, guys, because I think we're about to get a lot of baubles from this next little section here. First of all, there's this chest. If this guy drops the key to it, that would be, like, amazing. No, he didn't drop it, but he did give us 10. Let's see. And then down on the ground, there'll probably be some more. So if we follow this along, make this jump here. Perhaps... No, I don't think that this is right. If we drop down, though... Oh, my God. Okay, so it's a banana. Check it out. Who remembers right at the start we saw the bananas in the parades? I love bananas. I think they're brilliant. They're really annoying, though. So they do their jumps and their dances, and they freeze you. So you've got to be very careful. Now, I'm sure there's a bombable wall here. I might be wrong. Come on, there's got to be a bombable wall here. We've got to get maybe in there. Sorry about the camera here, guys, but there's lots of tight little cracks. We've got to... There you go. There's a bombable wall. Move on in. This is going to be a shop. Okay, filled with explosives. So let's destroy those. Let's destroy that one as well. And let's get our flute out. And let's close those and make sure they stay closed. Then we've got the little dead bears here, wearing the hats, and the hats flip. Okay, and so here, look. This is the other big upgrade from this level. The bauble tote bag. It costs 500, and it allows us to carry 750. As far as I'm aware, there's no single upgrade that costs 750 in the game at the moment. Unless the upgrade to the elite is that. But I haven't done that for years. We're going to be doing that tonight, guys. Before the end of this level, this zone, we will have upgraded our elite again. I know that I think that costs money. Or maybe it doesn't. But if it's anything, it will be that. Otherwise, we might not actually need that bag. We'll just have to keep an eye on it as the adventure progresses. I don't think this is a secret within a secret either here. There's nothing else to do, so let's just move on through. And remember that shop's there, but the main thing I want to buy right now is a torch rather than anything else. Remember, we haven't actually had a checkpoint for a while because we sort of skipped on. Oh, look, key. Good, okay. So with that key, if we can climb back up now, we have to dodge the banana so he doesn't freeze us. Okay, good. He goes down. Let's go get this guy. I love their dance. Their dance is so... Oh, damn it. Okay, that forced us to drop the key, but it didn't delete the key, so that's good. All right, picking this up. Now we want to find a way to climb back up. If we can find a way to climb up again, then we'll be golden. We can open that chest. We can get a ton of baubles. And then we can return to the shop near the helpful stranger, buy the torch, unfreeze the waterfall. Is this a jump that's possible? No, that's way too far. What am I on? No, there's no way we're going to be able to do that. Nor that. I don't want to go too far ahead. That's like that is what I would consider too far ahead. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to jump off with the key, and we're going to be quite far back now. But don't you worry, because we have the power of super speed. Alright. By the way, I think that side route to get around the waterfall. So now, if we want to get to the chest, we're going to come up here. Yeah, I think that side route around the waterfall never used to exist, maybe? It might have used to have been a thing where it was like, okay, at the start of the mountain, if you don't have enough for the upgrade, you don't get further through. It might have been that. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. But there you go. So look, with opening that, we get a lot of baubles. Oh, God, this might not be possible. Oh, it is. Thank God. With all of those, we can now come back around, head in. And by the way, if you think, you know, this is just for the waterfall, it's not. Obviously, I want every upgrade anyway. There you go. Torch. So, now when we press 5, I believe that the actual light we cause, that we create, is a lot bigger now. And we can actually attack people with it. I'm kind of excited to try attacking the polar bear. But boom, there you go. Checkpoint unlocked. And we will use that torch now as we continue into icy areas. Which is great. I see down here... Oh, no. That's probably not right. Alright, so we can just continue now. Now that we got that checkpoint, I don't think there's any other pickups or anything that I'm missing. We've already checked that shop. And our next goal is to just move around here. Here we go. Okay, so down there, that's the icy lab. So you guys might not realize, but we're basically circling around the mountain right now. And below us is the lowest rung where everything started. So that's the ice labyrinth where we killed the Kingpin. Okay, so we don't want to go back down there. Over here though is a pretty scary place. It's all ice. It's all stuff that's going to blow you forwards. It's all pretty dangerous and horrible. We don't want to fall. So 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, 1. So we'll turn that one off. And then we'll come hide here. Is there any reason to nip down onto that? I don't think so. There's just a bauble there. We will... Yes, there is, actually. There is a reason to come down here. It's another hidden chest. So, as I've just established, we're kind of over the ice labyrinth right now. If you come down here, you've got a choice, left or right, as you fall down these like, holes. Both are W doors, wisdom doors, that will just take you back to the icy labyrinth. And you have to pick your poison. Do you want to go left or do you want to go right? If you go down this one on the right, there's a chest. If you go down the one on the left, there's either nothing or just like a bauble. But both basically lead to doors that you can open up, as you can see there. So we close that. We move forward a little bit more. We close that. We move forward a little bit more. We close that. We're going to dodge through the explosives. We're going to keep singing the song. All right, good. We make it. Whew, thank Christ for that. I have a lot of bad memories of that area, but I think it's mostly because of tribulation mode than anything else. Okay, good. So we get to that checkpoint. Here we can climb up here. I'm not sure that there's actually any meaning to it, so we're not going to. In fact, I'm 100% confident there's no reason to do that. I think you just have to do that in hard mode. All right, then we're going to walk along this very carefully. And look, that's the start of the level, guys. Literally, look, that's where you take the right or the left. And we're going to nip over like this. Okay. We're going to play the song to keep that one closed. Now here, the devs do something really sneaky here, by the way. If you don't play the song and you just wait to hit your window, the way that this is actually set up is that you're going to come past this, come up here, and then this one will always open at perfect time to screw you up. So it's always better just to play the song to make sure both of them stay shut, as you can see here. And now I can move through in peace. Trust me, it's much, much, much better to do it that way. Okay, so now we've basically got like above this checkpoint that we were at a second ago. If you jump off onto the side here, we were actually standing there ages ago. Genuinely. I know it looks really close, but we were there quite a bit ago, and we just have to do the entire loop again. So there's only one thing left now. We can either try and climb here, but we can't go anywhere. And then there's this. It's a teleporter. So I feel like this is a little bit of a cheat from the devs, just a little bit. I was really excited when I first played this because I love the idea that we would actually have a logical way of progressing and climbing up and up and up and up the whole way. But eventually they just start introducing these teleporters, which skip stuff. And you still kind of get the sense that you're climbing and climbing and climbing, but they are cheating a little bit there. And I don't know, I was a little bit disappointed to see that, but hey, there you go. So you get the teleport. That was ice. Oh, that was ice. God damn it. All right, we're going to go back. Ah, that hurt a little bit as well. That really did. It's kind of funny. Learning to play that music while jumping is kind of difficult, actually. I don't know. I can imagine people setting up like a macro or something just so that they could do that and also focus 100% on WASD and jump. Anyway, so there you have it. We can climb quite a bit higher now. Dare I jump down there? I don't think so. I think, again, that's just places we've already been. That looks like a dig spot if I've ever seen one. That looks so much like a dig spot, doesn't it? Oh, fine. We'll try it. The checkpoint wasn't too far away. Let's try it. Let's see if we can dig here. Oh, no. We can't. It's not a dig spot. In fact, have we been here already? Is this not a place that we were? Yeah. Oh, look. This is just where we were earlier. That's the kind of cool thing, I guess, about this level. Ah. So, yeah, this is just way back when. All right, we're going to drop off. Okay, one more time. Third time's the charm, guys. Okay, we're not going to miss the jump. Okay, all right, so there you go. There was only one way, and it's through here. Here we find a little skip, by the way, similar to the skips that were on the Pain Cliffs. I can climb up here. There we go, I guess. Actually, is this even important? I don't think so. Actually, yeah, it is important. You know, I would have done much better here if I just spammed dig everywhere. Yeah, there's a reason there's little things here. There's a dig spot at the very bottom of this chamber that I'm about to explain to you. So you can pick that one up right en route. So there is a skip. Basically, we're at the bottom of a long room. As you can see here. A long room. And this teleporter, straight up, just takes us to the top. I'm not going to do that. We're going to actually climb. But yeah, if you want to skip this climb here, feel free to take the teleporter. You do miss some baubles as you go. I'm not sure you miss any, like, really big, important secret rooms. But if you care about the other achievements, you're basically going to have to do the full exploration here. And besides, I don't know. I would feel so bad just, like, skipping all the stuff that the devs put effort into adding... Oh, God. All right, that wasn't so bad, actually. We bumped our heads. We got a little bit of a bruise. There's going to be a lump on that in the morning. But we didn't fall... and break our legs. Oh my god, I almost messed it up. Guys, honestly, my eyes are starting to feel really weird playing so much Super Adventure Box all in one night and just not stopping. They're really starting to feel very weird. You know, it's that thing where you kind of have to blink heavily, like several times in a row, just to sort of shake them off and, you know, sort of get your vision back. And as I say that, by the way, I am blinking like madly like an owl. All right, how do we... Can I just make that? Okay, never mind. I thought that was going to be a really complicated maneuver there, but it turned out to not be. Continuing to climb. Doesn't look like there was anything to dig here. Of course, it's quite apparent at this point that I'm missing most of the dig spots on my first time through. So I fully anticipate having to play this twice now. But I'll just do the second one and edit any missed chests in. After the fact, crap, that was bad. Damn. I had so much confidence as well. I went into that, like, so balls deep. Oh, I almost forgot to start talking again there. All right, I think we're pretty much at the top now. Well, actually, I don't know. I think probably the safest route is here. And then, even though it's the ice, and then over here. Because the other jump looked a little bit sketchy. Maybe it was possible, but also maybe not. So, how about we don't try that? Another 10 baubles. I'll gladly take those. Here up to counteract some of my, what's the opposite of frugal? My frivolous spending of currency with the catapult and the bombs that I'm sure will have irked some of you. And there you go. We get to the top. This teleport, literally, that's it, guys. That's the difference. It takes you right to there instead of having to climb the shaft. So, good. We get a checkpoint. This is kind of an interesting little area here in that we sort of circle back into this a few times. I'm going to push this block. I also think the dev added another skip to this, so let's see. This door here, if you play the flute song, it won't actually open, right? We open that via another method later. No, and when I say later, I mean in like just a couple of minutes. But yeah, we like loop away from here and then we come back into here afterwards. It's a bit weird. But so yeah, we move this block and you'll notice the block actually is half teleported too. So by moving the block, we unlock another teleport. There's nothing else we can do in this area just yet. There is a potential bomb spot up there. Maybe we get that later. All right, so we're going to jump into this. It moves us up here. And then from up here, we fall all the way back down. Yeah, no joke. All the way back down. There are baubles on the way. You might want to claim a couple of those. No, like, really major secrets, but, yeah, a couple of baubles on the way. We fall down, and then we can punch this open from the other side. And we're kind of back down near where we were before, except we have access now to this block, which we couldn't find or get to. One other thing, after falling down this chamber after the checkpoint and opening the door, if you go left instead of right across the ice, there is this narrow walkway. You can jump onto this. You will see, sneaky, there's a nub right round the corner. That's a pretty tricky jump. And it looks like a dead end that there's no point to because the level's designed like that a lot. But there is actually a chest there. I have access now to this block, which we couldn't find or get to. So again, we've just lost all of our height, basically. But with this, we can push this, and this again has a teleporter on it. This is where it's really easy to lose perspective on what the hell we're doing on this level. If we fall down even further, you might be tempted thinking that there's some chests or something there. I don't think there's anything there, though. That just basically takes you closer to regular areas. But yeah, so we've created this teleporter. We want to sing the song to stop the thing blowing us off as we try to climb on it. That's actually easier to do than it looks like without playing the song. And the teleporter, do you remember earlier I mentioned that we were going to go to a different peak? Yeah, we're on it now. You see the yak falls down next to us? Yeah, those will be a thing later. So you go to the other peak, but only for a moment, because then we get into this teleporter and we move on. Chest police, keep your hands where we can see them. So while you're on, very briefly, the other mountain, if you drop down, and of course they'd hide a chest here, there is one that you can dig up, and then actually have kind of an interesting job platforming back up to the teleporters that you'd otherwise not have to involve yourself in whatsoever. Or you can just take the option of jumping off, obviously. That mountain complex over there is ultimately where we want to go, but we dip onto it for a second, then we come back. Here you can find some of the hillbilly juice, whatever they call it. And if you actually pick it up, here, you can buy some from this guy. He says, at last, a customer. We can buy a special jug, as it's called, for 5 baubles. And this can be a substitute for you to a torch, all right? So if you don't have the torch yet, you can just slam that on the ground, and you can shatter your way through any icy waterfall. But of course, we have the torch instead. Anyway, oh yeah, I want to attack someone with a torch. We're going to see what that looks like, guys. So we kind of have the choice. We save some baubles there, I guess. And in the long run, we hopefully save more if in World 3 and World 4 there's even more situations that there would be icy waterfalls. I don't know how, because, I mean, looking at the map, it looks like this is the only place we're in an icy area. But maybe later. But yeah, so by doing that, we now can knock that through. Let me just verify. There's nothing in this area that's secret. I don't think there is. Okay. So yeah, we break the waterfall. We move through. I don't know how long it takes for them to refreeze, by the way. But there, look, this is going to try and blow us off as we try and get into this final teleporter. And I believe this final teleporter here. So 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, 1. I believe... Oh, no, we missed that jump. I think I had a tiny little bit of frame drop there that screwed me up. Okay. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe it's not the final teleporter yet. Another hand push. Good. Is there anything secret around here? I mean, look at these huge plateaus and platforms we're near now. Any reason to drop down? Yes, there is a reason to drop down. So, basically, and this is quite a big area of the level, actually. As you drop, you've got to be careful that you're not going back to, you know, where this all began, because you are dropping back down the same peak. So come to this grey rock first, over to the ice platform second, and then from the ice platform, if you look sneaky around this corner, there is a hole in the wall that you can then fall down this enormous shaft. And again, like, some of these shafts take you back into shops and things you were looking at before, which is also scary. You're going to go all the way. Don't worry about digging on the way down. Go all the way to the bottom of the shaft. And down there, you find the chest and a bunny and a W wall, which is just going to open you up on some random ass ice platform that we passed a long time ago. That's the original teleport that started all of this. So we come back through. Who's lost? Raise your hand, type your comment if you're lost right now. Don't worry, you don't have to feel bad. And finally, okay, we open the door. So there you go. That's the door. And now we're back at this checkpoint. But so you might wonder, well, okay, we came back here. What's the point? Well, if you have a look, it was getting access to this. So if we die now, we spawn back at this checkpoint. But all we have to do is just walk forward and climb up and jump through. And we go through that teleport and we're fine. This is an interesting thing. And I actually had a stream where I was doing this a while ago. If you play multiplayer and someone moves on ahead of you and does all of this, and then you just appear at this checkpoint, you're not going to know whether this teleport is the way to go, whether climbing up this is the way to go, whether going down there is the way to go, or whether it's in here. Or even if it is in here, maybe you climb up or whatever. You're not necessarily going to know. So it doesn't... this is a really confusing bit for multiplayer. But generally not too bad. We might even loop back into this room again here. It looks like that's another power glove moment. Oh, sorry. Wisdom glove. The power glove we don't have yet. All right? So, yeah. Jump into this teleporter. And I think with that, we're going to be leaving this mountain complex. So the game is telling us to go up there. I think we get a choice. Let's choose this branch, which looks a lot more deadly. There's double bananas here. There's some kind of like pillar. I don't think we can climb up that, but we can come over here. Get out of here, banana. I'm not interested. Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's a secret down here. We can just sneaky throw the bomb. There is also, very quick, hidden chest right in front of the secret room. So, bomb the wall and dig at the same time. Just sneaky. Throw the bomb. Oh, God, I remember this one. This one is horrible. It's okay, we get some dig spots. So... Oh, God. All right, first, you can bomb that down as well. Should we explore in there first before we fall? As long as we just keep oriented. This is probably the most confusing area. Oh, no, damn it. Oh, my God. Okay, we're falling anyway. Yeah, like I said, this is probably the most confusing area of all of SAB. The start of this level. Do we want to fall all the way? There's furniture shops for us to look at soon as well. So, we're going to land at someone's shop here, right? There's no bombs. There's nothing we can do. Should we just fall into his shop? Alright, well, this is just a regular shop, it seems, now. That we've fallen in. Oh, we're out of baubles. We can't even buy that many potions. Which shop is this? This is the torch shop. This is the torch shop? Oh, my God. Okay, right. That's the torch shop. We definitely don't want to be in the torch shop. Alright, let's go back through here. Let's drink that so that we don't die. At the end of the day, we do only have 2 continue coins. And, yeah, let's go back in, though. Right, okay, so, back in the room. This is a really tricky jump, okay? Really tricky. As you can see, it almost feels impossible, frankly, because the ice kind of throws you off. But if you are, I mean, look at those 2 jumps in a row I'm attempting there. And it just doesn't feel possible. But if you get it just right, you can curve in, like so. And you'll get in. So this is the secret room within the secret room. One of the more trolly ones because it's like a bomb spot into what looks like an impossible jump. But with that, you come into this big icy chasm here instead. Now, if we fell down before going through the bomb that the bomb hole we created, we'd end up in that dude's shop. But now, because we don't, we end up somewhere completely different. And it's kind of like large and branching, so just make sure you orient yourself. I think if you're going for the achievement for all the baubles as well, this room's particularly annoying because, like, there might be some hidden on weird little platforms as you descend. But yeah, okay, so let's start. Basically, what we're going to do is drop down onto our platforms very carefully. First, this black one down here. And the ice has been so trolly. So, like, you see that bauble over in the corner there, yeah. But, yeah, we're going to grab the chest here straight away, first of all. Okay, so that's 20. But we're still not done with the chamber yet. You might be tempted now to fall down straight away into the obvious area. Don't do that. Walk past this polar bear and sneaky in this corner. I mean, honestly, this is like 5 layers of obscurity that they've thrown at us here. In this corner, you find another hole down here with a banana. Now, I don't remember if there's a chest here. It's just this bauble. But grabbing that bauble is necessary if you want that achievement, and there's the teleport here. I wanted to show this area off anyway, even if we're not doing the bauble achievement, just because there's so much hidden stuff. Now, the teleporter is actually skipping us further ahead on the levels, so this doubles up as both a secret for some loot, but also you get to skip further forwards. But we'll go the regular way as well. So there you go. Big, complicated cave system. So, yeah, instead of going to the bomb spot now, let's continue climbing. I think there's some sneaky baubles around there too, if you guys really explore very closely. Okay, we became an ice shard. This is what I was talking about with the bananas, by the way. So you want to avoid those. Moving up. Dropping down. Jump past the polar bear. Dodge his next... Oh, come on, I was totally dodging that. We can't actually stun break either. We have to kill him. We have 1 hit till we die now. So, we cannot hit these spikes. Oh, God, okay. Yeah, we can't hit these spikes. We might even have a reason to drop all the way down. Look how high we are, guys, actually. Look, that's the clouds. We're on top of the first mountain complex right now. We're totally on top. Let's jump there. And across. Okay, good. And let's just start climbing. Taking our key with us. Suggests that there should be a chest nearby. Don't know exactly when or where. Okay, good. So we get the double checkpoint here. The double teleporter. This one has a sad face. This one's got the happy face. So I'm guessing this was newly added and a skip for people. So we don't want to do that. Let's do the regular way. And we move to another mountain now. Okay, so yeah, that was the teleporters we were at. Instead of going left to Mysterious Land, we come here. We all chest police. Okay, so check it out. 2 things in a row that I missed here. All right. We're on the plateau with the double teleporters right now. What you're going to do is jump off of this plateau, back down near where we came from. And there's a hidden room here, and there's a chest. If you come to this peak, like well out here, it's a cool peak. It's like super isolated. The only way to get to it is from far away. You can dig on it, and you will get a chest. So like out in the middle of nowhere. Once you've got that, you are kind of forced to either take some damage and jump off the mountain fully to like get back to a checkpoint, or a long walk back up. The other thing we missed is not actually a chest, but we'll fill it in. We'll be the bauble police here and sort of semi-hidden room. So starting at the spikes again, near where we got the chest again, just drop. Like drop really, really far. Drop to this platform here, and as you fall, basically off the corner of the ice platform initially, you'll find you can come here, and I believe you play the song and it opens up this room here with the 3 yellow baubles. Also, I don't have footage of this, but there's another song you can play right there as I'm jumping off, and there's a purple bauble to collect right there too, so just bear that in mind if you're getting all of them. Move to another mountain now. Okay, so yeah, that was the teleporters we were at. Instead of going left to Mysterious Land, we come here. Just climb up. That bear up there is really really scaring me actually. Yeah, we're moving into the next section of the level now. That bear is really freaking me out. How are we going to get past him? Maybe I can use the elite on him? Oh no, we're out of range. Damn it. I tried to countercast it as well, but it wasn't possible. What if we try and throw some bombs at the height of our jump? No, that's not going to work. There's one. Oh god, he's coming. Okay, good, we got him. Okay. Oh, I got scared by my own assassin there as well. Only 4 baubles left. Okay, good, and he gave us 10 more. Nice. Oh, I got scared by my own assassin. Alright, so, next little bit of the level. Cool. Basically, we get these little triangles. And if you hit one of the buttons, it turns on 2 lights. You hit this button, it turns on 2 lights. You hit on this button. So the idea is to light everything up. And voila, you go through to the next section. However, later it's going to become a little bit... Well, we will see. This is actually a reference, as far as I remember, to another game. Maybe Cuba, right? I think is the idea. Also, the wind traps are possibly a reference to the game Gradius. And quite literally, they're supposed to be the heads at Easter Island, right? The mouths of Maui, or however that's pronounced. So, yeah. Nice cheeky little bomb spot here. I called it nice, and then the ceiling conspired to kill me. Okay. Oh my god, it actually is going to as well. Okay, never mind. We got the dodge. So yeah, just easy little baubles hidden right there. There's a banana at me as well. Dude, come on. That's so sneaky of you. We now got 2 keys. 2 keys, and we never found either of the chests. My god, this is one rough neighborhood. This is ridiculous. How many things are packed in this, like, one checkpoint? It's mental. It's mental, okay? Can you imagine what World 3 and 4 would be like? Right, under the ice thing. Police are back. Under the bridge, you drop down here. Okay, remember, we're on a totally different, quite distant mountain peak now from the start level. So dropping doesn't necessarily, you know, isn't as punishing anymore. You're nearly always going to find new areas. But yeah, so you can drop down here and dig right at the bottom, all the way down here in that little corner. Luckily, there's good range on where you use the shovel. And there you go. Another chest. It just occurred to me that a better upgrade maybe for the nice scoop would be to increase its radius. I don't know. Anyway. But right, okay, so yeah, it's teaching us all the mechanics now. All right. Next, we have this icicle. So the way forwards is over there, past that explosive barrel. Maybe I can snipe it as well. No, I can't. The way forwards past that explosive barrel. However, to get there, we need to knock this icicle down. So you use the catapult or a bomb, I guess, to hit the ice in its fracture points. So there's one. Oh, come on, man. Come on. We don't have much ammo here. Come on. What is this? There you go. 2. And then 3 is up here. And once all 3 have been hit, you will knock it down. Now, the tricky thing is... So we left a key up there. I'll just grab this other one. Where is it? The thing is with this... The thing that lands is also an icy surface. So you're going to fall off. Which is exactly what I just did there. I think we might be able to get out. Oh, but we took a lot of damage from that. Stings. Okay, so let's try this again. You've got to be really, really delicate. Ooh, very delicate. Look at how slippery this is. I can't. Oh my god, what is this? Ah, this is so annoying. Honestly, what was I supposed to do there? The key's in the pit now. Ah. I was basically just spamming jump to try and stay on it, but it kept sliding me to the very edge. The ice physics are really weird in the game, where like the edges are like not under the effects of ice physics, but everything else is. It really takes like a lot of like muscle memory to learn exactly how it works. And the slightest little thing will trip you up. There, we can hit that from under there. Good. There's more icicles that will jump on us as well, which we want to be concerned of. And bingo. That's that section done. Good. All right, next room. This one is absolutely hellish on tribulation mode. Full of deadly traps and horrible stuff. We don't have to worry quite so much, but we do want to deal with these bananas before we go out there. You can see what the idea is. We're going to very slowly and steadily worm our way through the room and the ice. But the mouths of Maui will keep blowing and seeking to knock us off course. In tribulation mode, these spikes are instant death. Here, they just do a little bit of damage to us. Give me the food. Do you think we should risk this? I'm going to risk it. So, we play that. We jump. Get the foods. Okay, we take half a heart. That's good. And I believe, if I'm still remembering things right... Oh, wrong one. That should open. Yes, when we play the song. Banana. No. He was so far away. That opens, and we can sneak in. Oh, good. And we get basically one of the biggest secret areas in the level now, guys. More policing to be done. We're not out of this one yet. In the room, you'll notice that there is this, like... this is very Pokemon, what they do here. Like, with the item finder. There's mysteriously a patch open in the long grass. And what do you know? There's a secret in it. Obviously, there's a secret in it. So you get a chest in the room before you go to the big secret. A giant ice labyrinth maze whose route I completely forget. This reminds me a little bit of Takeshi's Castle, right? Where they have that first round and everybody's told to just charge at the doors. There you go. So that one's empty. And they're told to... and basically, if they pick the wrong one, they're just going to slam into solid rock. But if they pick the right one, they'll be okay. Okay, so leftmost is a dead end. All right. Trial by error, guys. We got this. Second one along. That's a dead end. Okay. I'm basically just trying to hug the right. I'm trying to get to the back right-hand side as hard as I can. That assassin again freaking me out. I think it's just jumping me and about to attack me. Moving all the way along. Oh, I think we might have figured it out. Yeah, we did. Oh my god, genius. How is that a thing? Oh my god, I can't believe I did that so well. And check it out. There's a giant skating rink with loads of bananas playing around in it. Now, here's the thing. We don't have the ammo to deal with them or the health. So we have to hope that we get some food. We have to. Actually, or more baubles. And yeah, I'm going to speed this up. Our job is to clear this entire room now. Seriously. It was flawless. The graphics were smooth and charming, the quirky sounds played at the proper volume and at the right moments, and the creatures roamed the simulated grasslands in their proper patterns. In the distance, a beautiful blonde girl appeared. She gave Moto an energetic wave. He didn't think he had polished the characters, but the princess model was done, and more she reminded Moto of her. "It's completely immersive," Lord said, straining to take it all in. "How did you—" Moto felt the words tumble out. "A little six-dimensional mathematics, a little advanced magiscoping." "You have my attention," Lord whispered. "What else?" Moto gazed at the princess. "You travel through distant lands, fight monsters, and rescue the princess from the evil lord." "Selling human fairy tales to the bookers? Clever. What about the Norn and Char?" "I'll just say it's too difficult for them. They'll see it as an insult then, of course. They'll want to play." Lord let loose a raucous laugh. "What's the name of your moneymaker, my young genius?" Moto shrugged. "Super Adventure Box." The princess smiled and waved to Moto. Moto lifted his hand to wave back, but froze when he spotted an ominous shadow in the shape of himself behind her. Moto blinked, and the shadow was gone.